is Yoda. Today I got for you 2v2 on Udun from Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 6. The replay is from King Dain, or Dain, Jordan, and he's playing here as Goblin. His ally is going to be another Goblin, Pazur, and their opponents are going to be Men of the West, Pepita, and other one is Bulk, playing as Elves, apparently. Okay, what we can say about this map and the players, I don't really know. I haven't been played Rise of the Witch King that much recently, and as we can see, Dain is going for 4 tunnels setup for the first few seconds, first minute of the game. And he's going with Goblin Cave, of course, at the moment, and another one will be on the way, most likely. Their opponents are going for a barrack for an elf with Swords of Gondor and with stables from Pepita, from the Man of the West. Ally of King Dain, Pazur 3-3, is going for another Goblin Cave to just overspam his opponent. And as I said, there is another Goblin Cave from Jordan. Let's check the power points really quick. So Rallying Call from Pepita, Pazur take War Chant, as well War Chant for Dain, and Bulk took Farside. Actually, pretty weird. He should as well took the War Chant, the Rallying Call, 50% damage, 57 armor from the skill, so it's very effective. Anyway, we see Goblins taking the middle side, the middle signal fire, very important in later game, but you can take it from the first second of it. Actually, as we can see, no defensive stance on Swords of Gondor. War Chant has been used as well towards Goblin, not Goblin warriors, only one unit, not very effective, and it goes to waste. There comes cavalry from Pepita. There is a running call for them actually, and they're going to destroy the Pazur tunnel, as well as maybe killing some of those goblins. Goblins get stuck into the tunnel and they're one-shotting, killing those knights at the moment. It may sometimes happen actually, so it seems, and now we can see that Lorien archers appear. Knights were able to destroy the tunnel over here, and goblins has been killed. King Dain is going with another Goblin Cave. He got to spam goblins if you're playing as a goblin in Rise of the Witch King. You got to spam, and Baphomet F2 as well, so it's not that crazy different. But those goblins doing almost no damage. Stables is still alive. There is Barrack as well, and Will from the teammate of Pepita, Bulk. So they're playing pretty well in the team so far. As we can see, King Dain got a fully captured tunnel. He could evacuate those units pretty quickly. You need to just press V over here to evacuate all the units over here. Very, very important to evacuate your units faster. As we can see, there is almost no defense for Bulk. He got only 1 battalion of Lorien archers over here. Another one will appear soon. It gets quite a bit of damage by Goblin warriors. And let's check the Pazur base. Pazur is going with everything actually. He got Haltrum Marauders, he's going for Spider Pit as well. Knights for Pepita got to retreat near the well, heal themselves, but they will definitely go over here and trying to kill this really big army for King Dain. King Dain should separate those units, to be honest, to not allow them to be killed that fast, and shouldn't group them in one group actually after using War Chant, and I hope he will do it. Is it going to happen? No, he's not. It's not very effective. Second of all, poison blades doesn't work on the structures in the rest of the Witch King, but maybe he's used to it in Batformative 2. Okay, let's check the other side. We can see Don Pepita doing nothing, standing in the base. And now King Dain with War Chant on those goblins are going for the green Peugeot. He may definitely destroy it. With War Chant and tons of goblins he may do it, but definitely he could take over those goblin warriors as well. Let's be real here, he can easily kill them and then proceed to destroy more structures actually. As we can see, he's spamming goblin warriors like crazy, even quaking some units. Don Pepita just realized that he needs to help his teammate doing some damage. And he's on the way, and Bulk Elfen Barrack will stay alive for the time actually, because as we can see, King Dain got another fully captured tunnel. We got archer range from Don Pepita. He got some of those Gondor soldiers. War Chant has been used. This farm is definitely going down. There is no cavalry yet, and maybe even stables may go down on the barrack. We'll see later on how is it going to be. Don Pepita definitely will lose the farm at least. What we can see on the other side of the map, we got a tunnel over here. We can see those units are stuck here, so they could be easily aimed by those archers over here. Those archers aiming the tunnel, which is a pretty bad idea. And goblins up here, tons of goblins over here. They should definitely go for those archers. There's no aiming for them, and that's actually happened. But those goblins should be separate as well. There comes Fisher as well for King Dain. He may go for heroes actually, and maybe for Spider Pit. Not necessarily that Fisher actually. Builder for black will be catch and killed over here. He's out of position. As we can see, both goblins making pretty well damage to both the opposing team players. It's pretty unusual to see Spider Pit that hasn't been used by Puzzle at all. He could upgrade it to level 2. It's for only 400, or actually 500, and then go for Goblin Spider Riders. It should be 400. An upgrade icon should look a little bit different. Anyway, maybe I get some damaged version on the laptop. At least Goblin Warriors cost that much as they should, which is 100. Now, this attack of goblins, the Spin Goblin, should definitely invest in some kind of units, maybe not links, maybe Spider Riders, to just crush the opponent. And King Dain should definitely go for Spider Pit, except not an Haltron Marauders, because his opponent, Elf, doesn't have any pikemen, so it could definitely change the game. I know the cavalry over here from Don Pepita may be the beacon that you need the pikemen, but definitely you should go for Spider Riders in this position. And he's wasting his goblins over here on those swordsmen. Here comes Haldir as well for Black Bulk. Tenderland has been used by King Dain. Now they're proceeding, trying to take down as much farms as possible. As we can see, King Dain is trying to be everywhere, creating tunnel after tunnel, not allow his opponents to do anything actually. Here comes even a Haltron swordsman and another goblin cave, so no riders yet. Haldir almost low in health, half health gone. Level 1 for him still, actually now level 2. And Don Pepita is going for Rangers, but it may be too late actually. To help his ally, he's trying to help his ally as best as he could. Here comes Warchant, and definitely this barrack for Bulk is going down. There is nothing to save actually. And again, Poison Blades are not working for the structures. It's worth to mention, worth to know, because even when you are a Battle of one player, especially 1.00 player, you definitely make such a mistake over here, which you don't want to make. So Barrack is going down, and we are proceeding towards Goblin games and swordsmans. Actually, more and more Goblins. They should be definitely in the tunnel already. As we can see, those Etherian Rangers can be killed by Spiderlings if they are not fighting. Here comes Glorfindel as well, so it's pretty weird. I don't know why those units are not in a tunnel. They should attack from this side or this side, so that he will so King Dain will not lose the tunnel, and this tunnel will be lost as well. Maybe some Giants could be useful over here as well. They should upgrade it as fast as possible to level 3 and just destroy the base of his opponent. This fortress is the only thing that helps Elves stay alive actually. And those guys should be evacuated over here actually, which will happen. Tunnel should be cancelled. Level 4 on Haldir, he needs level 6 to get the leadership. Where are those tons of units for King Dain? He's trying to create more and more trolls will actually appear. Here comes Gondor Knights, killing goblins. This will for Don Pepita should be deleted. And Don Pepita is fairly good, fairly staying alive. Another goblin cave for who is this? Pazzer, for Pazzer. But he, as you can see, he just pressed the beacon to just create the units. He's upgrading Fisher to level 2. Spider Pit is definitely not used by him, which should be used because his opponent got some Rangers. So it's pretty weird to see, as well as Jordan will lost a couple of tunnels over here, as well as a builder. No, builder will create a tunnel as fast as possible. This tunnel will not be aimed by Bulk, but he lost the tunnel. He will getting experience to the Glorfindel. And how is it going to be? Another troll. So King Dain is going for trolls, not giants, and it may not end very well. Tunnels will be destroyed, and Goblins try to kill all those archers over here. There is a floodgate expansion for the fortress to just help him stay alive. Level 4 for Glorfindel, level 5 for Haldir. There are 2 barracks actually. Isn't going to be enough. Heroes still march forward, trying to destroy as much as possible. There are bats for King Dain, but they're got nothing to do actually. But because there is no buff for those elven archers. And Balak doesn't have units at all, like he doesn't produce units, he may have no resources. This floodgate should be cancelled actually, because it's not dealing any damage. Blade of Purity shouldn't be used on goblins actually, not that fast. Haldir is on level 6 actually, so it's all that he needs to get. King Dain got a troll with a stick, but you got to remember that on Rise of the Witch King, troll with a stick is not going to turn heroes on their back. Heroes are not going to fly because of this. It's very important to know. Somewhere, Tomb Bombadil has been summoned. Sonic Song will be used. I don't know why there is almost no units over here, so this Tomb Body was definitely a waste of power point. There is a Troll with a stick, there is a Glorfindel, okay, but without Source of Purity it's gonna be really tough. And I don't know why those knights disappear. They definitely needs Elf definitely needs help. His Haldir is low in health, Warchant has been used on Goblins. Goblins are definitely faster. Troll is going to be killed. A level 5 on Glorfindel over here. And this Haldir should stay near the fortress. Actually, he's trying to do it. He's moving forward. I don't know why. He should stay over here. And Haldir will be killed, I think. Oh, Floodgate, maybe save him. How is it going to be? Is Haldir going to be killed by poison? Yeah. It just happened. Bad move. He shouldn't turn around and go back to the units. Black make a mistake. Here comes King Dain trying to help his ally. Brought in some trolls, some half-troll swordsmen, and don't Pepita make a mistake over here. Those pikemen should be near the archers over here, as well as Boromir should be here as well. But it doesn't happen. All those knights will be punched back by the troll, killing by goblins actually. Boromir just used his Horn of Gondor. It was relatively a big mistake by him. Fisher is still alive and he will not be able to destroy this kind of units at the moment. He got to retreat. His ally is trying to rebuild himself. At the moment he can do it. Those rangers could aim some of those goblins actually and then run away. And Boromir should be in defensive stance, because in aggressive stance he will get more damage for himself. Now they will fight back. There is heal, there is puzzles, gore kill as well. Azog is running away. There is a war turn towards one battalion of pikemen that are relatively low. And here appear another Tomb Bombadil, definitely useless. This Tomb Bombadil is useless over here. Warchant Ranico has been used, and Gorkil has been killed. Azog has been killed, maybe Gorkil as well. This Tomb Bombadil could be used on this troll and on those units, but there are pikemen already. Pretty good setup. Knights appear. There comes bats as well to debuff all those units. Tomb Bombadil is doing nothing. He's out of position, so Back make a really big mistake over here. Gorkil should going back actually, because he will be killed here without any regrets actually, and he shouldn't be here. There are spiderlings when they should be already spider riders, and Tomb Bombadil has been done nothing for entire time. And now Elves still fighting with Goblin. Goblin got Thunderland. There is a tower, the only tower doing nothing. No units for bulk at the moment. He got almost no structures. It seems that Don Pepita almost fighting alone versus two players, and he is doing fairly good. As you can see, King Dain get his scavenger ability. And yeah, Bulk lost all of his units over here. He got only this one battalion of archers on level 5. Nothing more. Gorkil should be killed by knights at the moment, and it may happen. There comes pikemen, half-troll marauders, so it's going to be enough, and Gorkil will be saved. Though this army of goblins for King Dain should go forward, they shouldn't stay near this signal fire. They're definitely seen over here by the Don Pepita, and it's a waste of time. He will not do anything. He got to retreat at the moment. Well, he should, and we could attack. Here comes the Rakes actually. They're very powerful units. There comes Warchant, so Don Pepita will be forced to retreat. There is another Goblin as well. Puzzle with his units. Here comes Horn of Gondor a little bit too fast. Not allow all those units to be in fear. And Don Pepita got to retreat. Here comes Skull Totem from Gorkil. Definitely good used over here. And how is it going to be? Drakes in defensive stance, trying to retreat. Some Goblin archers doing damage. Knights should definitely crush those Goblins at the moment. There is definitely the greatest choice over here. It just actually happened. Don Pepita got to retreat his Knights. It's very important. Level 4 for Gorkil, so he got his leadership. 33% of damage to 33% of armor. And Don Pepita one more time retreating to his base. Here comes Whitesman of Downland from King Dain. They'll be crushed by riders. There comes a running call on rangers. And Don Pepita is trying to save himself. He doesn't have War Chant. Horn of Gondor rather has been used. War Chant has been used by Pazar over here, and farm is going down most likely. And at last visual level 3, but no giants for King Dain. He could definitely destroy the base of his opponent, his elf opponent, and just continue to destroy the Don Pepita over here, but he's not doing it. Heal has been used. Don Pepita is doing everything that he could. Summon even Tom Bombadil over here. Sonic Song should be used on those units over here. Definitely. There comes another heal. And this Boromir should fight over here. He shouldn't run away from the well. There is Sonic Song towards units. And as we can see, Don Pepita is still alive. And how about Gorkil? Gorkil may be killed by knights actually. Yeah, it will happen by the rangers. And Don Pepita is still alive. How many power points he got? He's fighting for both the players actually, so he may get lots of power points. Yeah, even rebuild. As we can see, almost 15 power points. So it's pretty much. How about the other players? We got Puzzle with Scavenger and War Chant, 7 power points. Dain with War Chant, Land, Bats, and Whitesman of Downland, and 5 power points. And Bulk with Heal, Farsight, and Tom Bombadil ability. So relatively, Don Pepita doing the best job of all the players actually. He got the Signal Fire, so in terms of strategy, he's doing his best, trying to stay alive for an entire game. But if they're not able to attack, if Elf and Man are not able to attack, this game will be only one-sided. There comes one more time King Dain towards Don Pepita, because there is the only opponent that they need to fight with. Drakes may be killed. Yeah, Drakes will be killed actually over here. Here comes as well Horn of Gondor by Boromir. There's low in health. He should be near the rangers actually. He's done his job. Not allow any of those units actually. Those units can move. They should move, but they are not. Only those goblins are in fear. There comes Azog, and Boromir got to retreat. The rangers in the tower making pretty good job over here. Some of those archers are not fire, but overall, as we can see, another good attempt by Man actually, by Don Pepita. Here is his Cloud and Break to just not allow units to move. Azog is going down. And one more time, this attack was a failure by King Dain and Pazar. Their They just don't have any Giants, don't have any idea what to do. Definitely they should bought some Giants. They shouldn't go for fire drakes, because as they saw near the base of their opponents, when they will fight actually, those drakes are doing nothing. Rangers and microing is pretty well. Horn of Gondor from Boromir, and all the units are standing by doing nothing. Lost an entire army actually. And getting experience from those units. It's not what you want to see. There is an Eomer from Don Pepita. He got his Horse Lord on level 1, so it's not like in Baphomet of 2, Baphomet of 1. Actually, there are fire drakes. One more time. They're too much concentrated on those fire drakes. As we can see, they're getting so much damage by arrows. They shouldn't be considered to be worth creation when your opponent got rangers with fire arrows and leaderships on them. Horn of Gondor is not yet available. Glorfindel is doing his job, destroying some structures. How about the base of our elf player? Elf player got his eagle, and he's going for eagle. Pretty good idea actually. While opponent is goblin and doesn't have drake. Sonic Song could be used over here on all those units. Those units got to retreat over here. And King Dain is wasting Running Call, War Chant rather, at the moment. Those towers expansions are pretty good. You can put rangers over here and they are dealing pretty good damage. So yeah, now it's the time for Don Pepita to appear near his teammate and now protect him. And there is an eagle on the way, so everything works out actually for those two players. I think that King Dain will go for... oh, already Giants, really good idea. And he should go definitely for the dragon. Maybe he'll not be able to kill those all of those rangers, but overall he may deal some damage to the knights. And definitely he can one-hit eagle with fireball. Level 3 for Eomer, he got his spear throw on level 2 over here. You get Glorfindel level 7, we'll see Eagle. And how about the other teams, Goblin teams? There is Giant, there is Gorkil. They are playing on the ring, with the ring actually. There comes Horn of Gondor. Yeah, here comes Horn of Gondor. All the units except trolls and actually monsters like drakes will stay in nothing. And one more time, Don Pepita shows how good he is playing over here. Heal has been used, but he's playing on two fronts actually. He got to aim for those fire drakes as well as fast as possible. Then change it all. And how is he going to be? Elf up here with his little bit of army over here as well, but I don't think so it's going to be enough. Don Pepita choose the wrong side to fight with all those goblins, and he should retreat. He should just retreat, maybe killing those drakes over here to not follow him, but overall he is not able to kill all those units. Here comes Thunderland, so it's definitely and point to retreat with man and elf, but they're proceeding, they're trying to deal some more damage, maybe towards the giant actually over here. And where is the giant eagle? Here is giant eagle for black, and he could definitely do something about it. He got wing blast actually over here on 2.02. Troll is going down, and Glorfindel still alive, dealing really good amount of damage. Boromir is still fighting, level 4 for him, but he will not be able to do anything. He should retreat. Here is an eagle, and this eagle should definitely proceeding over here already to help his ally. While he's not doing it, he's going for some tunnels actually, and maybe this mountain troll. Don Pepita is trying to deal as much damage as possible with his knights and Eomer, killing them. But I don't think so he got enough units here. He got to retreat as fast as possible. Outlaw leadership for Eomer as well, so he'll get resources from killing units. There is a couple of rangers. There is Boromir. He doesn't have Horn of Gondor. Here is actually Don Pepita get his riders, but there is a well outside of his base. Very weird position. Eomer will disappear, getting back into his fortress. Sonic Song will be used on pikemans. Really good idea. And Gian got to retreat over here. Now the game is a little bit changed over here for all the players. Drakes are still being created by King Dain, and Eagle is out of position. He shouldn't attack this base. He shouldn't be here. He should be retreating by Black, which he's not doing. He's not seeing this, that this Eagle is going to die. He should retreat him over here maybe. And yeah, Eagle is low in health by mistake of the Elfen player. Antmood is going to be created unwisely in the middle. But Don Pepita doing a relatively good job over here, trying to stay alive, trying to do something with his units. He got 15 power points actually already. Pazzer got all his power points when he got Awakened Worm. King Dain as well got Awakened Worm added for his composition. And Elf got 16 power points, so he got get I think it's Hand Summon. So everything may change yet. This game is not over yet. Don Pepita definitely doing the best job he could. Level 5 for Boromir, so he got leadership as well. Very important in this time of the game. His ally doing relatively good, killing as much units as possible. Awakened Worm should be used somewhere, and it could be used here. Oh, so King Dain is trying to deal some damage. Warchant has been used as well on Dunan's units, but isn't going to be enough. Those towers definitely doing pretty good job. We got to remember that Don Pepita got still his rebuild, which actually is in use. The farm may go down, but the archer range may be still alive, or maybe not really, which is pretty weird. Definitely he got to attack it. Ranico has been used and isn't going to be enough. Now the worm is changing the fight over here. He will burn some of those knights, actually only a couple of them, so it's not that bad. But I think this attack wasn't this the best. He just destroyed one of the farm and nothing else. A couple of units, and he lost the worm over here while he needed to protect his base. Eagle is low in health, shouldn't appear here. Definitely Haldir is at last over here, and here comes Cloudbreak for some reason. Yeah, there is a couple of really big units over here. Don Pepita using Cloudbreak. There is Shelob as well, Warjand as well. Here comes Boromir, but I don't think so that they should fight over here. There is Awakened Worm from Pazzer. And I think Gondor should retreat. Here comes Summon Eagles somewhere. Where those Summon Eagles are? Over here, fighting with Goblins. Trying to help his ally. Really good job by Bulk over here. But Man of the West got to retreat. Worm is going to stay here doing nothing. So it's not the best idea to awaken Worm when you're not going to proceed with it. I think King Dain used his resources to create a dragon, but it's not going to be pay off. There is a giant sentry expansion, but it's in the corner of the fortress, so he will not aim for the units. Giants are going down. Shelob is still alive. Here comes Elfen and Noldor warriors for Bulk. So overall, pretty good defense. Lots of power points has been used in this battle over here. Don Pepita doing really good job over here overall from the entire game. An Awakened Worm was a little bit of waste, as we can see. Spearful will be used towards gore kill, but isn't going to be enough. No, it's still almost no damage to him. And Knights and should retreat. You don't want to fight Knights with Shelob. Actually, level 6 on gore kill, so we got Poison Stick, and those units got to retreat at the moment. Don Pepita shouldn't allow it to happen. He got to get near the well and heal themselves. Okay, so there was Eagles. Here comes some ants for Elf. What is going on with Dain? He's waiting definitely for something, maybe for upgrades. I don't really know. Let's check other players. I'm just jumping around. Dain used all his power points. Bulk got his heal, Farsight, as well as other stuff available. Oh, Noldor's got to retreat at the moment, but they got to stay near Haldir. Oh crap, they got to be near Haldir, definitely. You got to retreat them at the moment and not allow them to move. Don Pepita should be over here, should help his teammate with all his Rohirrims and all his stuff that is necessary. This Haldir may be crucial over here. Here comes Tom Bombadil, really good in the entire army. Sonic Song should be used right away. Those units should to retreat. You don't want to lose Noldor warriors. And Haldir is getting retreat. He should stay near those units. Puzzle lost his Shelob. And where is the other goblin? The other goblin is over here. He is using the last power point he got, but isn't going to be enough. There comes Giant, and I think it's going to be enough. Ant is on fire. They will definitely need another ant to appear. Those guys should be definitely over here. Wrong aiming. They should. Half through Marauders are not doing anything. They shouldn't be aimed. Definitely Goblin Warriors should be aimed. And Giant Eagle appear. Giant Eagle appear. At last, Bulk just lost his stuff over here. Shouldn't allow it to happen. He shouldn't aim for heroes that are running around doing nothing. He should aim for units, which he made another mistake. This hero is running away, getting nothing to his opponent. But at last, all the units will be crashed over here. There is nothing to say. Don Pepita doing definitely relatively great job killing all those units that appear near the end mood. And now it's time for counterattack at last from ants. He's clicking 3 ants actually, so he got lots of resources. He could definitely spend those resources onto some upgrades, but he's not doing it. So I can say Ant Elf a little bit disappointing me, but overall he's doing a relatively good job. With this eagle trying to be annoying and stuff, it's very important. Wartron has been used, Running Call has been used. There is Giant Eagle and Giant over here. Giant Expansion has been destroyed actually. Fire arrows onto Goblin Archers, very important. Oh, those units should definitely aim for those goblins at the moment, and ants should retreat. Oh, good job over here by retreating an ant. So only one of them will be killed, actually, I think. Oh, another fire arrows is going to be enough. This troll is this ant is definitely going down. Another barrack, unwisely. This haldir should be near those units. And fortress may go down for King Dain. Actually, there is Aragorn from Don Pepita, and he's retreating with all of his units, except Eomer and Rohirrim's knights. Aragorn dealing damage. There are still units, rangers in those towers expansions, so definitely Don Pepita's base is safe. What we can say about Jordan base, he will be destroyed. He'll be destroyed otherwise. Maybe dragon will be summoned to help him stay alive for a minute, but after this he'll be destroyed. There is nothing to say. Definitely bad use of haldir over here by black. You should stay near the units. Level 9 almost on Glorfindel. Here comes knights. Another troll is going down, but it's not enough. It's never enough. Those trolls will appear and appear and appear, and nothing may change it. As well as our goblin player who lost his tunnels on level 3, and definitely his fortress is going down as well, as we can see. And standing near the well, so he will heal himself. There comes Cloudbreak as well, so there is nothing that goblins can do. As you can see, they got new units actually. Nothing in the tunnels, only some Halter Maruders, some links. And Pazar just upgraded his goblin spider pit. Lots of goblin caves, but he's not using them actually. Here comes Tom Bombadil, I don't know why. He's not necessarily needs here. And yeah, the fortress is going down. Army of the Dead will be summoned. Just for fun, I think. Don Pepita just shows that he is the winner of this game with his ally. I think Haldir has been killed by the Whitesman, but it doesn't matter. Game's over. Goblin lost this because there hasn't been attacked well and hasn't separated their units, as well as they should go for Spider Pit faster and maybe upgrade to level 2 as well faster, so it may change the game. And microing, definitely you want to microing Rise of the Witch King. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this brief cast of Rise of the Witch King patch 2.12 version 6. Made a fantastic day, and see you next time. Bye bye.